Hey everyone, it's Michelle here, and this is a Scan and Cut Friday, just a fun little project that you can do for the holidays. I've got some ribbon here. This is a cardstock. This is a cardstock project, but what I love about it is that it used up all kinds of little pieces of leftover cardstock, and it's going to give me some hang tags for my Christmas gifts that are really different. So I'm starting off with two different kinds of cardstock here. One is a white metallic. I don't know if you can see that. And the other is just a flat red. And so the cards are two-piece. So it's got a background, just a plain background tag, and then a part of it that's cut out. So I thought I would do opposites on either side. So I'm going to go ahead and load my mat. The design that I'm using today was just a little card, just a hang tag design that I found on Etsy. Let me get that. My mat is not too sticky, so I'm trying to make sure nothing scoots around when I'm cutting. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and scan my mat. And you can see that I'm going to do two hang tags. I don't know, maybe in 10 or 15 minutes. I have some different kinds of string to use around them. And my washi tape to hold things down. All right, so I can see that I've got some moving around to do there. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to place the ones that are going to go on the red cards because I can see them. This is a great use it up project for stuff that a lot of pieces of leftovers, and they're just fun. All right, now that I've done the red ones, now I'm going to get the wrench and change my background color so that I can actually see the white. All right. So it looks like everything's placed pretty well. And I'm going to go ahead and cut. So I want to check and make sure I don't have my half cut off on, and I do not. I have everything's auto. I am going to go ahead and cut. I have a black cartridge in with a, so this, if you've ever heard me talk about rhinestone classes before, with a rhinestone class, I always use a new blade, and I use a new blade until it doesn't cut the rhinestone stuff anymore, because that's kind of picky to cut. So then I take that same blade and I put it in a little tube labeled, not rhinestones, but cards or stuff like that. So for that, I'm using an older blade, one that started out as a rhinestone blade and is now a cutting blade for cards. I'm going to pause and come back when we're cut. All right, we're down to the last couple seconds here and the last 1 minute. It was about a 7-minute cut, 6 or 7 minutes, I think. But when you see how intricate these little cards are, you're going to know why it took a little bit longer to cut them. All right, so I am going to remove my mat. And I'm also going to close the door on the Scan and Cut and move it back so that I can weed these out. I have cut a couple of pieces of ribbon to use for the hangers. And I have my, my pick here, and I also have my tweezers. So I'm going to just start with this white here, and I'm going to pull the excess off, and I'm going to go kind of slow because I know in the center there's going to be small letters that need to stay behind. So I want to make sure I don't tear them. So I'm just going to wiggle a little bit. All right, there's part of it. All right, so there's one. Wait till you see how pretty this looks. All right, so that's going to be my my hang tag. Look how pretty that one is. I got all the pieces out of there. Okay, so this is going to be the opposite. So the red's going to be on top and the shiny white's going to be on the bottom. And again, I'm going to go really slow because I know I have letters in there that I want left behind. I don't want to tear them. I made it this far. All right. And then we'll pull off the white glittery one and we'll put that on top of that. So here we have, let me get some tags, pull tabs on them. So here's some red and white. And the tweezers work really well for pulling ribbon through spaces that are really kind of small to have ribbon. So I'm gonna kind of move it around, and then I'm gonna take my tweezers. There's a reason that I really love these tweezers, and it's because you squeeze to open. So it just makes them easier to work with, I think. I'll pull that through there. All right, and there I have hang tag number 1. And then on this one, I think on this one, I'm going to do maybe some white sparkle. And so again, I'm going to just take my precision tweezers and poke them through the hole. And then pull maybe. I think that's going to be too fat for that. So I think I'm going to go with the red polka dots. I think what it is it's too stiff and I don't want to tear. So we'll go with some red polka dots. Okay, so what I ended up doing is pressing it with the iron a little bit so that I could work it through there. And there we go. Two fun holiday hang tags. Again, all I did was put a holiday gift card or holiday hang tag in the search bar on Etsy, and that's where I found these.